Hi guys, and welcome back into the kitchen. Another kind of Halloween low protein treat for you guys. We're going to have a little bit of fun today in the kitchen. We're going to do cake pops, and they look and sound slightly harder than what you may think they are. The base of the cake pop is our low protein cake mix, and you just make this up to the instructions on the packet. So it's 125 mils of oil and 220 grams of sparkling water. Mix all that together, leave it for 15 minutes. I baked it just in a pudding dish, but you can do it in a Swiss roll tin or anything kind of thin because you're just going to crumble up this cake mix. So once that cake is made, in the bowl, I've just got the cake crumbs that I've crumbled up. And then to that, you just need to add in some buttercream. This is going to help bind it together and kind of make the cake pop. So I'm using some shop bought buttercream, but you can make your own equal quantities of icing sugar and unsalted butter, whip them together. I have to say that gives a better texture to the cake pops because this is slightly softer. To the crumbs, you just add in your buttercream, and you don't need as much buttercream as what you think you do. We kind of want a truffle texture in this. So just with a spoon, just push the buttercream into the cake crumbs until they kind of look like wet sand is what the texture we kind of want. And at this stage, you can add in some sugar sprinkles into this. You could add some dried cranberries, some dried orange, some mango pieces, some apple pieces, whatever you want to do to kind of flavour this and change it up. You can add some mint extract. You can add some almond extract to this. Vanilla works really well, and you can also add your freeze-dried raspberries to make a chocolate and raspberry cake pop. So the basic recipe as is, you can change it however you want to change it. And then you take some of the wet crumbs, and then just between your hands, just squish them together till you get a ball. Pop them on a tray, and then you're going to put them in the freezer for about 40 minutes. Because what you want to do is you want them to be firm enough and cold enough so when we add the cake pop stick to it, we know it's going to be secure. So I've just got some low protein white chocolate, which I've just melted. Cake pop sticks or lollipop sticks, you can get these both in the supermarket now. Just dip the end of the cake pop into the chocolate and then insert into your cold cake pop. That will then freeze that chocolate around that stick instantly. Now, if you want to colour this white chocolate, which is what I've done here, because I'm going to do some Halloween cake pops, you're better to use a paste colouring. Don't use a liquid colouring that you can get from the supermarkets. This will seize the chocolate up. So it needs to be paste food colouring or powdered food colouring. So this is a cake pop that we've dipped. We pop the stick in and that is frozen. And then all you do is just spin cake pop around and then let the excess drip off. This takes a little bit of time, and don't wobble it too much because we don't want to wobble the cake pop off the stick. We want it to kind of stay on. But because the cake pop in the middle is frozen, the chocolate does not take long to set up and then you are done. With this, you can then dip these again, or you can just dip these straight into some sprinkles, which is what I'm going to do now. And then I'll talk you through some of our other cake pops that we've done. So you can do these for birthday, for Halloween, for Christmas, for Easter, whatever you want to do. There's our cake pop in our sprinkles that we've just done. Dead easy, and you can do these in different colours for birthdays and picnics and treats. I've done some for Halloween, so I've done a pumpkin, so I've just dipped it in the orange chocolate, and then I've cut out some black fondant for eyes and a mouth, and I did some green fondant for some leaves for a hat, and then you can buy these edible eyes now. Again, these are in the supermarket, so I've drawn a mummy, and I've just piped over some icing to make it look like a mummy's head. I've also just stuck a lot of the eyes all over the cake pops, just to kind of make it fun. And then I've used some of our paste colouring again, and I've just made an eyeball, so it kind of looks spooky. My favourite one now is a witch. So I've just done some fondant for the hat, and I used some rice paper to cut out the base of the hat, and then I painted that in some purple low protein chocolate. Stuck the eyes on and a fondant nose, and then I've just attached some hair, which is again a low protein jelly sweet, which you can buy, but you can just have some fun with these and let the kids get involved and do whatever they want to do. You can also do these for Christmas. So I've done a penguin. So again, I've just made an egg shape rather than a circle shape with the cake crumbs. And then I've decorated this with some black fondant for the arms and the feet, yellow fondant for a beak, 2 eyes, and I put a Christmas hat on. So again, that one, and the same principle as the witch, I've drawn a snowman. So again, just dipped it in the white chocolate, fondant carrot nose, and some fondant balls for a mouth, some eyes, and a fondant hat. I put some sugar crystals on this one just to make it look more like a snowman. But you can just have fun with these cake pops. At this stage, you can keep these in the freezer until you need them. So you can always make a lot of them, keep them in a bag, and then just pull them out whenever you want to do it, and you can dip them. I have these coloured chocolates in the cupboard because, again, they'll last for a while. So if it's Ty's birthday or he's going to a party, I can kind of make him some of these, as well as make him some Halloween ones, because I know they're kind of protein free. So enjoy this recipe. Send me some pictures because I'd love to see everything. As always, recipes are on nutricia.co.uk, so go back there and you can have a look at all the other recipes. If you need any help, drop a comment under the box. If not, I'll see you next time back in the kitchen for some more recipes. See you later, guys. Bye.